All right. Looks like we're live again. What's up, folks? We're back. And with seemingly no lag this time. So I guess it was just an update or something. But more importantly, we got the thing. Okay, we did it. We got the thing. I went in. I restarted, just like I said I was going to do. It was right before we sent the bear in, just like we planned. And it went off actually even smoother than last fight. So, yeah, it just had set us right outside, right before we had sent the bear in. I knew what I was doing this time around, obviously. So all I did was follow the exact same pattern that we did. And I was able to get him to drop the sword. We were able to defeat all the enemies that were there. No issues. Got the silver sword of the astral plane in Act 1. I don't have a Githyanki in the party right now. I'm going to swap Astarion for Lae'zel again once we get out of this little bit here, because I really like the Arcane Archer. But she's an Arcane Archer, not a melee fighter, so the Silver Sword of the Astral Plane doesn't really do anything for her. I was using the Everburn Blade, so I swapped for the Silver Sword of the Astral Plane from the Everburn Blade. It's just going to be more static damage overall. They had the occasional plus one, you get the 1d4 fire damage from the Everburn Blade. It's now been swapped to just a static, essentially 3 points of damage from the Silver Sword of the Astral Plane. Unfortunately, I won't get the additional d6 psychic damage, as I'm not a Githyanki. I also won't get advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, resistance to psychic damage, and not be charmed as well. But I will get the benefit of this attack down here called Soulbreaker, which is an opportunity to 2 turns stun an enemy on a hit, which is pretty nuts. So, now we can get around the Githyanki shifts here by wearing the mask that you get, the adventurer's mask, the one that lets you cast disguise self on yourself, and you could turn yourself into a Githyanki. And if you turn yourself into a Githyanki, then you'll get the benefits of it. And I can't remember, it used to be the case that if you turned yourself into something, put on the mask, and then took the mask off, you would retain the benefits until you took a long rest. That may still be the case, I'm not sure. We'll just have to, I guess, wait and see. But aside from that, we're going to go ahead and continue on here now that we have the Silver Sword of the Astral Sea. And as soon as we leave this area to go towards the Rosymorn Monastery, that whole area, it should put us into an auto long rest situation where in theory Raphael should be at our camp, which means we should be able to trigger the potential opportunity to get the Helldusk armor in Act 1. So we're just going to check because we want as many spell slots, because you don't need yeah, what does this give us? We want this. Because we want to try to be able to Eldritch Smite him, because it's a slog to do what we want to do here, but we're going to try it anyway. So we're going to hit save, and we're going to see if we can't grab that armor here in Act 1. A couple things need to happen, so we'll see.
Here goes nothing.
Okay. There he is.
It's been a
We go to
day's
Shadowheart.
search. Come here, boy.
We go over here. We cast Silence on him.
I've got a long road.
What do you get up to all day without us?
Now we're in the Silence.
You're unable to speak.
Go ahead and put on non-lethal damage. And then we can go ahead and put on that. And then we can go ahead and just start wailing.
You're unable to speak. You're unable to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You're unable to speak.
So this takes a little bit,
You're unable to speak.
but if we can get him down
You're unable to speak. You're unable to speak.
to 0 hit points from the 1,000 or so that he's at.
You're unable to speak.
I did get the sword. Let's see. I don't know if you can still get the
You're
armor.
unable to speak.
I know this is like super interesting to watch.
You're
But-
unable to speak.
We can see.
You're unable to speak.
I mean, we're doing a sizable amount of damage, honestly,
You're unable
to him
speak.
as we churn down his hit points here.
You're unable to speak.
Oh, we can do this. Get another spell slot back.
You're unable to speak.
And get to smite him.
You're unable to speak. You're unable to speak.
Honestly,
You're unable to speak.
we're not doing too bad, all things considered.
You're unable to speak.
We got him about half right
You're
now.
unable to speak. You're 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 unable to speak.
Well, if we knock him out here, we can steal his legendary armor in Act 1. We could just
You're
pickpocket off
unable
of
to
him.
speak.
So the trick is you have to go to passives and put on non-lethal damage.
You're unable
And he has to
speak.
be in a zone of silence so that it's impossible for you to talk to him. Because if you get too close, it'll just trigger. Oh, I see my chat overlay isn't working. All right, I'll have to fix that. It's probably because of the restart.
You're unable
I'm going to just try to finish this, and then we'll put that overlay up. Thank you,
You're
Jinxie.
unable to speak.
We got him down
You're unable
pretty. I
to
mean,
speak.
the fact that we're able to do around
unable to
20
speak.
damage each hit is pretty
unable to
wild
speak.
because we're doing like 15, 16 damage, 22
You're
on a
unable
crit.
to speak.
I wish we could have put on Hex.
You're
We
unable
did spend
to
all of our
speak.
spell slots on Eldritch Smites, though.
You're unable to speak.
No, not an XP exploit. You'll see.
You're unable to speak.
If it
You're
still
unable
works.
to speak.
I mean, it used to work. And we are taking the time to go through it and test if it works
You're
again. So
unable
let's
to
see.
speak.
So again, the trick to get this to happen
You're unable
is
to
you
speak.
need to, when he first is about to show up, you need to attack him so he
You're
disappears.
unable to speak.
Then continue on the storyline all the way till you're about to enter
You're
into
unable
like
to
where
speak.
the Rosymorn Monastery is in the mountain pass.
You're unable
Then
to
you
speak.
automatically get put into a long rest state where he shows up in
You're
camp.
unable to
If you
speak.
get too close to him, he'll talk to you. So you have to cast silence
Unable
on
to
him.
speak.
Then put on non-lethal damage.
You're unable to speak.
And then attack him. Knock him prone. Loot his body. And we just stole off of his body the legendary Helldusk armor that you're not allowed to get until Act 3. We have it now here in Act 1. We stole the armor off of him. And he had some other shit that I didn't even know what it was, but we stole this off of him, which is you're proficient in this armor. When you wear it, it lets you cast Fly. When you succeed on a saving throw, the caster receives burning for 3 turns. You get resistance to fire damage and can't be burned, and you take 3 less damage from all incoming sources of damage. It is the best armor in the game, realistically. And we have it in Act 1. And it leveled us up. And he also dropped some other set of armor. Thalassa's armor here. Equip all pieces while patient... Oh, this is the monk set. Okay. While patient defense is active, the wearer can use their reaction to make an unarmed strike against an attack that misses. Okay, we don't have a monk in the party, but this is the monk set of armor that has been added. We also have one of these magic-infused stones of Faerun, which apparently is not yet implemented as per the text there. And we got another one of those other stones, this one here, the magical infused stone of Faerun. We don't actually know what these are for. They're for, like, one of the mods that we've put on. All right, let me go turn on my, my chat mod real quick. While that loads up. Wow, while that loads up, we'll just chat. Yeah, so we did it. And again, yeah, that armor is wearable by anyone, which is pretty cool, which means even if you're not proficient in armor, you can wear that armor. So, let's just go ahead and get this up to date. Get our, let's see if that did it. Let's test it out. Okay, there we go. Chat overlay is back up and running, I believe. YouTube sometimes takes a minute. But yeah, we are absolutely going to use the Hell... I think we're going to wear the Helldusk armor. I think we earned it. After all the crashes and shit yesterday, I think we've definitely earned the Helldusk armor. So I think Jerry gets the Helldusk armor. Which puts his AC is now at 21, which is nuts. And I guess we'll send the Lassa's armor to camp. Let's see if anybody can make use of this chain shirt. Probably not. Well, we leveled up. Let's go ahead and take that level up. Look at us. All fancy now. Yeah, go. YouTube just popped up now. There we go. All right, so we get a level 4 spell. What to take? Blight. Dominate Beast. What are the new ones here? We've got the Dream, Ego Whip, Elemental Bane, Illusory Weapon, Ralathim's Psychic Lance, Shadow of Moil, Summon Aberration, Summon Greater Demon. I mean, Shadow of Moil is pretty cool. But we also potentially have access to Staggering Smite here. Greater Invisibility, also very useful. Dimension Door, Blight. Realistically, we're using Eldritch Blast 9 times out of 10. And Elementals, or Eldritch Smite is better than any smiting spell. So I feel like Greater Invisibility is the play. Alright, now we get to our Eldritch Invocation. We could take Pact of the Chain, get ourselves a familiar. Eldritch Spear, increase the range of our Eldritch Blast. Oh, we can get any of the feats that we don't have. We could get tough and just get more hit points. Grasp of Adar, Eldritch Mind. Well, we're not doing anything right now, so that might be why. Looks to be working on my end, but Green Lord's Gift. Whenever you are healed, you restore the maximum possible number of hit points. That's actually not bad. Maximum number of hit points restored. Could just take tough, get ourselves an extra 14 hit points. Your damage twice. We just take Savage Attacker. Or we could go with... You know what? I'm going to go with... We've been doing a lot of Eldritch Blasting, even though we are Hexblade. I'm going to take Eldritch Spear to increase the range of our Eldritch Blast. Is there any spells we want to swap out? I don't feel like I've ever used a Shatter. It's a great spell. I just have never had a chance to really use it. I'll just keep it. Okay. All right, Karlak, what do you get? Bonus to initiative and gain an extra 15 feet of movement when you start your rage. Okay. All right, Shadowheart. Okay, Blessed Strikes. No. We want potent spell casting. We want to add your wisdom modifier to those triple Toll of Deads, which is going to be ridiculous. All right, well, you can take off silence now. Level 4 spells. Aura of Life. Freedom of Movement. Aura of Purity. Banishment. Guardian of Faith. Control Water. Stone Shape. Sculpt stone into a form of your choosing. You can create stone armor, crumble petrified creatures, or seal doors and containers. Interesting. Let's see. We pretty much use almost all of these spells. Revive down allies in a 30-foot radius emanating from you. Banishment is not bad. Guardian of Faith is also not bad. Control the flow of water within 20 feet of the target location. You can create a whirlpool that pulls the enemy towards the center. I feel like Aura of Life. Or Beacon of... No. I mean, Glyph of Warding, honestly, is almost more useful at this point, but... No, we've been having some issues with reviving, folks. Okay, and then, well, Astarion, it's nice to have you here, but we are going to send you away in favor of getting Lae'zel back. So, sorry, bucko.
On my way. I have a lot on my mind.
Curious. Perhaps I might find use for it again. Make space, and my might is yours.
Okay. We'll level up Lae'zel. And she gets quite a bit. She gets more arcane shots. All of her arrows are considered magical for overcoming resistance. And when she misses an attack, she can use a bonus action to target the next target. And we get another arcane shot. So what do we get options here? We've got... This is Banishing Shot. Potentially banish a target to the Feywild. Beguiling Arrow. 2d6 psychic damage. And possibly Charm. We've got Enfeebling Shot. 2d12 necrotic damage. And possibly feeble them. Seeking Arrow. Use Divination Magic to make your arrow seek a target. The arrow deals an additional 1d6 force damage and possibly applies Fairy Fire. Also, this is basically just Magic Missile. It auto-hits, I think. And then piercing arrow. Attack all those creatures within a line. I think we're going to go with seeking arrow. Try it out. Possibly auto-applying fairy fire is pretty wild. Is Volo still here? See if he still has that cloak that lets Lae'zel do extra force damage.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Okay. Oh, he's got new... Oh, no, he doesn't have new stuff. He just has the same stuff we sold him before. He doesn't have the cloak again, unfortunately. He does have a decent selection of scrolls, though. Keep that in mind. Okay. Well, party is significantly stronger. Now, let's see. Shadowheart's making do with this armor is doing really well for her. Lae'zel, what is her dexterity is a 20. So if we gave her the armor that I had, it actually doesn't do anything for her. Yeah, this doesn't really do much for her. We've got all these Githyanki bows and things. Githyanki greatsword. Karlak, the axe is better, and she can cleave, so it's better for her. This would make Lae'zel's armor be, what is it, 15 plus 2 is a 17. It's not really beneficial. She's actually better off with this anyway, so. Yeah, so. Okay, well, we're going to send this to camp. You never know, we might need that. Same thing with this armor. We don't need that right now. Send all these soul coins to Karlak. We'll be activating those once we hit Act 2. Send the web boots to camp. Send the Everburn blade to Karlak. You never know. And honestly, I've just been making... I haven't used the gloves of missile snaring yet. I've just been using the Helldusk, or the gloves of thievery for the advantage on those checks. But we gotta get Lae'zel a better bow. Okay. Well, Raphael, you want to talk? Let's talk. I'm good to talk now.
Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed.
Mm-hmm.
This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of no... Come.
Look how covered in blood I am.
There, middle of somewhere. Tut, tut. No need for that crude cutlery of yours. As you can see,
I love that there's the little
I'm amply
teaser
provisioned.
of his
This
song
is
in
the
here in the
house of
background, and the
hope.
organs.
Where the tired come to rest, and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a friend?
Yeah, he's one of the best characters in
Potentially.
Baldur's Gate 3.
An adversary, conceivably. But a savior, that's for certain.
I don't have a weapon, but I'm gonna level it out.
My, aren't you a nervous one? I assure you I'm here to help, not harm. Consider your predicament. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind
I don't know.
before it's changed for you.
I don't know, man.
Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like.
Oh, Jerry's not
All
going to turn
those
into a mind
pretty
flayer.
little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Yeah. Keep chatting, Raphael. You're not prepared for the strength that is Jerry. Jerry is one of the most powerful fighters out there. Now, let's see. Does Volo's stock change on a long rest?
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Let's see.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so
Cloak.
much.
Cloak's available. We could buy the cloak and give it to Lae'zel. Well, let's sell some stuff. Oh, we have all this Gith Yankee shit that we don't need. Everybody could have Gith Yankee half plate, but we don't need it. Let's sell these 6 shovels that we don't need. This book. I've been hanging on to Nutbuster. It's just a rock that has Nutbuster carved into it. I don't know why, but I've been hanging on to it this whole time. We also have an extra copy of the Spell Sparkler. I don't know how we have 2, but we do. I've honestly been contemplating getting Shadowheart the dual wielder feat and giving her dual wielded spell sparklers, so she gets double lightning charge from attacks with like triple Toll the Dead. Although I could, in theory, instead of wielding this Gith Yankee sword, I could wield the dual spell sparklers myself, and all of the Eldritch Blast damage would be like even higher than it already is. Yeah, here it is. Just for anybody who missed it, here's a Nutbuster, a charming little rock. The word Nutbuster has been scraped into it with a claw. Well, the high level gear you're seeing is because we got it naturally. We did a couple of things. we stole the silver sword of the Astral Sea from what's his face there in Act 1, the guy who rides the red dragon. We did a whole thing where you turn your pet bear on your Beastmaster Ranger invisible. He sneaks out and uses his Honey's Paw ability to make him drop the weapon, which he did. And the reason you're hearing Raphael's music in the background is we did the, if you attack Raphael when he first shows up before he gets to have any dialogue with you, he disappears. And then once you leave the kind of first area, like you're heading towards the mountain pass, you'll get sent to an auto, like immediately leaving, it'll put you into a long rest scene. And then if you cast silence on Raphael, you can knock him unconscious. Takes a while, but you can knock him unconscious and then loot his body and take the Helldusk armor off his body, which is what we did. So these are things that, this is nothing to do with mods. There's no, I mean, some of the other gear is mod based, and we'll talk about that. But getting the Silver Sword of the Astral Sea and the Helldusk armor in Act 1 are but anything that anybody can do. It has nothing to do with mods or anything. It's all options that any character can do. If you're willing to go through the motions to make it happen. So. Now, as far as mods go, we have a couple of random mods that add in additional loot in random places. Sometimes they're found on vendors. Sometimes they're found on, like, in little spots, like random spots, like crates and things. Sometimes certain enemies drop them. There are also additional encounters and mini bosses added to the game that we've added with mods. So for example, these gloves here, the Pale Widow gloves, these were gloves that were there in early access that Larian removed from the game for one reason or another. And then through a mod, I've added them back in, and they appear on, I believe it was it Minthara or somebody? They appear on someone, some drow. And this actually gives you a whole new cantrip called Pulling Web, and a couple of unique abilities. So these are just added back in. So it's a lot of money to buy this cloak, but I'm going to do it. We're going to give it to Lae'zel. There we go. We do need to dye the Helldusk armor, though, because it looks like trash. Oh, God, it looks so bad. Can we, like... Oh, you really... That's my only complaint about the Helldusk armor. That's why, like, the transmog things are so nice. Because... yeah, you can barely, like, make it whatever you want. It just, it always looks like crap. Which is annoying. There we go. Dyed our... Well, I guess we can always dye the rest of our clothes to match. Alright, now we gotta dye Karlach's outfit something different. It's the same as Shadowheart. Any, like, blue dye? Here's turquoise. It's a little too bright. I held on to all these dye. Oh, that's too pink. Oh, I don't need that. Let's see, any of these make it look better? I'll go with that, like, dark purple, I guess. Alright, now we gotta... Let's leave. then let's go ahead and go through all of our setup here. Okay, so first things first, we summon Scratch. Okay. Put Long Strider on everybody. Unfortunately, I downloaded a mod that's supposed to make Long Strider last until, like, indefinitely, but it does not seem to be working, or at least it doesn't work with, like, an innate casting of it for some reason.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
And we're gonna choose Great Axe and Longbow. And for Lae'zel, she's gonna choose a short bow and short sword, dagger. I think that's it for right now. Alright, Shadowheart.
There's no time to waste.
Give everybody temporary hit points. We'll go ahead and cast Aid at 2nd level. Give everybody extra hit points there. Alright, now we're ready to adventure.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Best be on my way. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Okay. Well, we know you have...
Wait. These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. As I expected. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once.
Yeah.
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel. Every letter a spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them. Very well, but if we stray too far, that...
Yeah. We know. We're gonna go to the creche, but we're not going there right this second. We're stealing some potatoes. And some oranges. No. Oh. Who wants to talk, Lae'zel?
The creche must be nested in... All blood I'll spill with this sword will feed Queen Vlaakith's legacy.
Hey, alright.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield. These tadpoles in our heads are sufficiently exceptional.
Okay.
I grant all my allies the right...
Okay. Shadowheart, you want to chat?
Something the matter? I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharan presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence.
Karlach, do you have something to say?
Hey, soldier.
Oh, okay. Alright, well. Let's go talk to Esther.
Who goes there?
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
What do you got, Esther? Before we get into any fights between you and Lae'zel, let's see what you got. When the wearer deals cold damage, inflict 2 turns of encrusted with frost. When downed, automatically stabilize. Whenever you're healed, you get the maximum number of healing. We got the Cat's Grace here, which is always good. Whenever the wearer deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage with a spell or cantrip, they gain momentum for 2 turns. That's not really happening. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, the target receives a negative 1d4 to its saving throw against your next spell. Those are, like, actually kind of useful for us as a Hexblade, potentially. And then these, I think, are unarmed strike wraps, right? These are unarmed strikes deal an additional d4 fire damage. You get Scorching Ray. Cacophony lets you cast Thunder Smite. And then this is a war pick. Not too much else of super interest here. A couple of Oil of Bane is not bad. Some potions. It's weird to be in a situation where nobody needs Cat's Grace, because usually almost always somebody needs it, because it, like, you know, you're a wizard or you have some sort of caster, but everybody here is armored up. I mean, we could give it to Karlak, but she's got better armor right now. And unfortunately, we're dealing force and necrotic damage with our cantrips. And no one's really doing cold damage. Well, I lied. Karlak can deal cold damage every time with Elemental Cleaver. We could give her these, but then she'll lose out on 2 points of AC with the Bracers of Defense. But what does Encrusted with Frost do? Affected entity has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. When there are 7 or more turns remaining, the entity must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take a D4 cold damage, become frozen. I mean, I don't know. That's not bad. And to be able to trigger it essentially every turn with Elemental Cleaver is kind of nice. I don't know. All right. You know what? Let's buy him. You can have this rope. And the Goblin's Drawing. You don't want to buy the Goblin's Drawing? No? Here, buy this Goblin's Drawing. Take it. Oh, you don't want it? You don't want any of my rancid notes? Here, have this hat for 2 gold.
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and
I was
rude
going to say,
by
how about you
your
read the
wretched
room,
standards,
Esther?
But stupid. Chucky.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. What? No, of course not. I was merely... Well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent
Man,
nature
Esther,
as
dude,
a gnome is.
read the room, my man. Like...
You've been been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help them, to prove your point.
I'm not gonna...
They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply...
I just, like...
purloin an
Like,
egg.
she's right here.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm
right?
not talking to you.
But-
You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
I like that you can bring her the owlbear egg and she doesn't know the difference. No, my friend is right. What you suggest is revolting and you need to die.
Pity. You'd have become rather rich had you the proper sense. Should you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Well, we could always come back and kill her, but... Alright, let's go up here and... Let's go fight some undead, because... Where are they? They're up here? Oh no, what's over here? Remember, we do have extra mini-bosses and extra encounters on, so we might get into fights that we didn't know were coming here. We're going to turn off non-lethal.
No traps, please.
We're not going to the goblin camp. Let's go deal with those other guys. You know the guys. The ones that are over here. I never looked to see if there was an update to the mods to see
Softer than a whisper.
if there was something that fixed maybe the issue we had with the
Never wanted
the
these
accursed
apart.
specter. Okay. Okay. We got the drop on all of them.
Still in shadow.
And they're all grouped up, which means this is perfect. Okay, here we go. Right there. Go ahead and drop a hunter's mark on this guy. I'll go ahead and activate Action Surge. Send a couple more bursting arrows at these guys. Lae'zel's still on fire with these. Let's just chunk this guy down. Alright, Shadowheart. Let's test out this updated... Oh, can we burst these corpses? How many corpses? Just one. Alright, let's go ahead and toll the dead. 1, 2. Okay, you need to get a little bit closer. Yeah, oh well, got you in combat. What? How is it out of sight?
Onward.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the damage is so crazy. All right, Karlak.
Making me sweat.
Okay.
Halfling essence.
Okay, we'll go ahead and throw on, I guess, lightning elemental. Oh, no, dummy. Frost elemental cleaver. Oh, we never equipped the gloves, though. Damn it. All right, well. Get in there. Cleave attack on you. Oh, no. Okay, here. Attack you. Cleave attack on you. What? How are you not an invalid target? You're an invalid target. What? Damn it. Okay, well. You're not gonna let me do it. Alright, that's fine. Put the curse on you.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Time to strike.
You're dead. We're good. Everybody's surprised, so we're just gonna destroy them completely now. Oh, that guy's not surprised, I guess. Oh, we get to go first, I guess. Oh, they're bringing him. Ow, damn it. It's okay. Come on, group up. Okay. Well, let's see.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
You know what? Let's do
Victory awaits.
our bursting arrow first. Here.
I will not know failure.
Oh, look, we have more arrows because... Oh, we did hit Karlak with that one. Reapply Hunter's Mark to you.
Sometimes the
And
only way out
turn.
is through.
Shadowheart. We go... What do we do? 1, 2, 3. Crazy Toll the Dead damage. Okay.
Still on my feet.
Karlak's
Yes.
turn. Oh my god, it's just insane. A critical hit means we get a bonus action attack. Reroll that with lucky. We missed anyway. Swing again. He's got 1 health.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Yeah.
No choice but to
Sleeve's a
keep
little
going.
wonky. Alright, let's go ahead and hit you with... Oh, well. You know what? Let's just make sure you die. There we go. More importantly, to take those guys down so we don't have any of that going on. Alright, here's this guy. Bop, bop, bop.
I will ascend.
It's crazy to still have arcane shots. Should have done a Hunter's Mark first, but oh well. Oh, we lost our rage. Damn it. Okay, well.
Time to strike.
Well, remember, reapply Hunter's Mark first. There we go. And shot number 2. Psh. Wow. Just absolutely destroyed.
Let's have a look.
Oh, Scratch wasn't even in that fight.
Stab.
Scratch was still hiding. I would love it if this giant poison fumes would just go away, though. Alright, well, let's start looting.
Something good here, I hope.
Hey, good looking.
got a lot of people on top of one another here. Squirrels? Okay. Dead Zealot of the Absolute.
Open up.
Okay. Let's go up here.
Still breathing. Despite
I haven't
everything.
played a bard in a while here in Baldur's Gate, so
How much
I might
farther
give
can
it a
I go?
shot in one of my future playthroughs. I do like the bard a lot.
Need to find another way.
I'm very much... Arcane Archer is definitely the winner for me by a long shot, which is surprising, given how much I don't like it in the base game, which is another proof of how much better design in some instance that Larian does with BG3.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Piece of cake on these traps.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Yeah, a bag of holding would be nice, huh? Right. So we're at a point now where I don't know any of the other like encounters
This view's almost
that are like the extra encounters or the mini bosses. We're at the point where like I don't know what's coming next. I've only done like I haven't gotten this far in a game since I added that mod in. So everything here is going to be new to me when it comes to those kind of mods.
What's inside?
So it'll be fun to see what we can learn. I guess we could just go talk to Elminster and get that out of the way. I usually do the Underdark first. I just wanted to come here more than anything to be able to snag the Helldusk armor. But
Something over there.
Scratch, dude, where you at? Are you stuck in a trap, my man? What's going on? Are you still hiding? Good dog. What a good listener Scratch is. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right, let's go find Elminster.
We've had some close calls already. There could be even tougher days ahead.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire? Ever a man of leisure? Would it pain you greatly to assist me?
Well, let's go
And
see Gale. Get this done.
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me.
But why?
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience?
Where's our food?
Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine.
Yes, Gale. Where is your decorum?
Fine, plenty to digest. After all, a good deal to stew over, if you will. Words, Elminster.
right.
Right. You see, Gale, my boy.
You're gonna blow
I've
up,
come to
Gale.
address
That's
a
what it
most
is.
pressing matter.
You're a ticking time bomb. You're gonna
I'll
blow
speak
up.
as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the absolute... That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart.
He is not. But it seems...
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra. With that, I've said my sorry piece.
Goodbye.
Italion Thras Annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your
Now
care.
you have control of a nuke.
To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
And yet, even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell,
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
First in my heart.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer.
Yeah, for real.
Or weigh more heavily on me.
Send the most powerful wizard you
Time
got.
seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling. Of course, we offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go.
Ready to just end it like that, huh,
Be
Gil?
clean. Wrongs will, and I along with it. If there was, that remains ahead of us for now. heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Let's...
Okay, now. Karlak wants to chat, I think.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? It doesn't ring a bell.
No.
All right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I
Well,
hope.
turns out Gales has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mishra's asked him to use it to blow up the Absolute.
Whoa, now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
He's gonna follow through with it. I don't think he'd do that to himself, even if Mishra commanded it. I'm not sure. I think he's of several minds, so yeah.
Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. That's the short of it. Bloody thing's been in overdrive since I left Avernus. It's not that I want to collect them, per se. It's just that if we should happen upon them, I can use them in battle to fire up my engine. Evil's evil, but it can be put to good use.
Okay. I don't know how much more she wants to chat, but let's go talk to Lae'zel.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him.
Interesting.
Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mistra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
Your skull tremble.
Voss, Justil Kithrak, Knight Supreme, an honorable warrior, Vlaakith's finest. He'd have led us right to the crash. Instead, Skvar, an unexpected complication. A lesser man would be adorning the road as a shredded corpse.
Nah, we tough.
Yet your head remains firmly.
And we
atop
stole
your
a sword,
shoulders.
so we're doing real good.
If by nice you mean... Now, to the point. Unless, of course, you'd rather sprout waxy tendrils where there were no tendrils. Keep me at your side, and I will invoke protocol. It is...
Okay. Back to the road.
Kithrak takes great interest in this... Or should I say, weapon? What are you hiding?
Pass
Nothing.
at your peril.
I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Do we have that kit? Oh, Karlak has it.
Be shy?
Oh, that was sound, huh?
The markings reveal
Action, not reaction.
the markings reveal.
Oh, I thought maybe I would have done something for Lae'zel. That takes us to the Shadowcursed lands, so we're not going to go that way.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We'll go back to head over to the Monastery. Maybe. There we go. Over here. Let's see. We could take the lift, but I think we'll go down this way and see if we can't find some new enemies to fight or something. Alright, well, see if we can't disarm it. We should be able to. Yeah. Piece of cake. Well, good thing it somehow just sent. Didn't kill Scratch, that's good.
Always room for more.
I believe we're approaching the crash. Once we're inside, let me do the talking.
Just to be clear, you're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
Oh, damn it.
Or a sign of
The wrong
times,
button.
I suppose.
Oh, you know what? Let's come over here. Let's,
Another trick up my sleeve.
Oh, we accidentally threw that, so we might as well get something out of it. Really? Everybody? Where's the shovel? All right, Jerry, good digging. Okay. Ah. Okay. See? New combat. We have cultist raiders up here. These guys aren't normally here. Look at these guys. All right. Cool.
Make way.
What's this? Got it.
Damn it, we forgot to equip the gloves again. Alright, we gotta remember to do that when we get out of combat. Unless we can do it in combat, because it's not like a weapon. That did take her whole action. Son of a bitch.
Well, so much for peace. At the ready.
Alright, he's encrusted with frost now. What counter spelling? Wow, critical hit on that though.
Moving.
Come on, Shadowheart, we need you to get a little bit closer. Jesus, averaging 20 damage on a cantrip on multiple enemies is insane. All right. Guys aren't, they're not weak. All right. Well, unfortunately, Lae'zel is out of well, she's just gonna go on a tear and start critting again every time. That was pretty wild. She did that one time. That was pretty crazy. Okay. We got Elemental Cleaver Ice on.
Ooh, fun.
Let's go again. Okay, well, bonus action attack on this guy. Cleave on this guy. Yeah, we're just wrecking house. Bing, bing. Can't hit you. We can hit you. We can hit you, though.
On the move.
All right. Well, we tried. I like that these guys have all these like things that give them like a constant shocking effect, which is kind of cool. Like this witch bolt, that's part of something else. Ah, stupid thing again. I don't know why this happens so much. We like accidentally remove regular arrow shot somehow from. Damn, Lae'zel.
It's go time.
Oh, well.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't afford to let up.
We're just tearing through these guys like it's nothing. Yeah, sure. Can you get him, Scratch? Get him. Yeah, good boy. Nice job, Scratch.
No time to waste. Taking position.
All right, Lae'zel, keep it up. Man, she just is a crit machine.
Watch this.
1 health. He's still alive? Oh, guess what? We got a bonus action attack. Yeah. All right, see, this was a cool extra encounter that we would not have normally had
Don't burn yourself.
if we didn't have that mod turned on. Well, getting a lot of stuff to sell, I'll tell you that much.
Ooh.
Alright. That was pretty cool. Oh, I missed this guy. Alright, got a lot of stuff to sell.
Looking ahead.
Go ahead and take that short rest.
Better than nothing.
Reset everything. For the most part. This, yeah, I mean, we're doing, honestly, really well.
Have to keep going.
These classes, I mean, Giant Barbarian is just so strong. And Death Cleric, also very strong. We also haven't been, but we could be animating corpses. Like, we have some scrolls of Animate Dead. We probably should be animating corpses just to bring more stuff with, you know, more allies with us here. Hit save. Where are we at? We are about a quarter away to level 8 here. I don't know what we would use this for. This magic stone has transformative powers. It could probably be infused into an item. Should we try it? I wonder. I don't know what this is from. My assumption is it's from, like, the gear, like, these, like, sets of Faerun gear. Should we try? Maybe upgrade our ring? Oh, shit. Okay. So that did work. So that, oh. Okay. So that just upgraded it to very rare. Okay. We have 2 more. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that changes everything. So we have this necklace that sets your constitution to 18. We have the armor for the barbarian. We have the armor for the cleric. We have this rogue-looking necklace that increases your crit hit by 1. And then we have these 2 daggers. As well as this ring. Damn. Okay. We need to figure out what we want to upgrade. Because the ring, it just gave us advantage on charisma checks. It gave away a +1 bonus to constitution saving throws for advantage on charisma checks. That's not like a huge bump. But upgrading some of these armors might be huge. Or like the necklace that gives you, set your constitution to 18. Let's upgrade Karlach's armor. Let's try that. Okay. Strength +3 up to 22. Whoa, okay. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. We also get Bull Rush and Enlarge. So Karlach's strength is now sitting at 22. That. Okay, this is cool. So, like, bosses in the game drop these stones that allow you to increase the armor. That's so cool. What a neat little mod. Okay, well now, do we upgrade the necklace that puts your constitution at 18?
No time to dally.
Do we upgrade Shadowheart's armor here? Probably, right? We also have the cloak that's part of the set, I think. That just gives absorb elements right now. But we also have, like, this is, I think, mostly rogue stuff. Like, we have this rogue necklace that boosts your critical hit. We also have these 2 daggers. Your critical hit attacks deal an extra 3 damage, and then we have this. So I don't know if these are stacking, that it increases the crit hit, the number we need to roll a crit by, you know, goes up by 1 when this is in our offhand, plus this necklace. Plus this ring is increasing our stealth and giving us minor illusion. I think we're going to go with upgrading
I'm ready.
Shadowheart's armor. Is it on me?
Can't give up now.
What's next?
Okay, take 2 less piercing damage, wisdom plus 3 up to 22. Damn. Wow. What an improvement that is. Okay. We don't even have any bonus to our dexterity at all. And we could actually get 2 more AC out of this. Yeah, this... Death Cleric has been proven to be pretty fun. I'm just giving all the origin characters the new subclasses. Yeah, basically, same here. Yeah, this is so cool. I wish I hadn't upgraded the ring. The armor is so much better.
Keep going.
But okay. Well, you know what? If we get into fights with some bosses, we might be able to get some more of those stones to upgrade. Which is very cool. It's a very cool little concept, so I very much enjoy it. Also, you don't know what you're going to get or where you're going to find stuff. It's just kind of random.
Moving in. No hesitation.
Better be careful with any magic. Spells set them off.
Okay.
I will not know failure.
Well, might as well action surge. Can we... What if we Seeking Arrow? Can we... How many can we hit? Oh, okay. That's a cool effect. You see how crazy Arcane Archer is?
Gods, it's hot in here. I've got it. One, two.
Can't even catch my breath. Have to keep going.
Get in there, Scratch. Okay, Shadowheart. hell are you going? Really? This target is out of sight? Oh, damn. Okay.
Count on me.
Just the cleave and great weapon master is crazy.
Need to learn the hard way.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Jesus.
Need to
Just
find a way
absolutely
forward.
shredding. Yeah, we're doing all sorts of mods. We're having a good time, though. Alright, Lae'zel. Let's get in here.
My path be true.
Can she see the other one? Where is it? Right there. Yep. Like nothing, man. Just absolutely shredding through these enemies.
They'll catch a break.
Get all our Grimishka tails. I don't even remember what they're used for, to be honest. Oh, wait, no. Damn it.
I am ready to rest my weary head.
Karlach's had a day.
Right tool will do the trick.
Easy peasy. I'll go unlock this one. I'm curious what other fights there are inside this, like inside the monastery. If there are any. Because that cultist fight outside was pretty cool.
Anything of use?
Alright, let's pick up all these Grimishka tails. Here's the nest. Ooh, what do we got? Okay, we got some new stuff. Hang on, let's take a look. I think that's the barbarian ring.
Give it a shot.
What does it scratch? What do you see? Or smell, I guess. No. Don't go that way. Okay, what do we got? The wearer gains a D4 bonus to throw damage. When an enemy damages the wearer, they gain wrath. Wow. Okay, we can take that off. Give that to Karlach. Boy, oh boy. She is a beast now. So I'm guessing this legendary infused Stone of Faerun that we don't have yet, or like isn't implemented yet, is likely to upgrade the set armor probably to legendary, and I'm guessing it's just not there yet, which would be cool when it becomes available.
That might be worth a look.
That might be worth a look.
Who's in initiative? You see that? Huh. I'd love to see what's going on down there. I don't know how we get to it, though. Is that always in there? Let's see. Is it down here? No, that gate's always locked, right? Because they do that fight scene. No idea what was causing that. Huh. Unless, like I said, that was just like this out front scene. And we just missed it. That might have been what it was. Alright, well, let's go back. Climb up to the roof. Or maybe that was the kobolds? I don't know. Ancient Githyanki warrior.
Looks like a Githyanki, if the armor is anything to go by.
Okay, that lets us climb down. Isn't that where we just were, though? I think. Couple of scrolls. Alright, nothing too crazy. And this just leads us out to where we just were. I just didn't realize it. Alright, well. This is probably too high. I can't even jump up here, can I? Oh, wait. I can fly. But Lae'zel can't.
Eager for battle.
All right, what now? Never wanted the easy path.
Alright, let's go fight some eagles.
Something good here, I hope.
A long way to go still.
Never a dull moment. Another
Right.
step forward.
Let's see. Here's our nest.
Don't mind if I do. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Oh, entangled. Oh well. Bye bye bye.
I could go for a good meal. Cry about it.
It's screeching for help.
Life comes easy these days.
Are Lae'zel and where are they in this combat? All right, well here we go. Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
Reapply Hunter's Mark.
My path be true.
I'm just gonna do regular shots. We're not gonna waste any of our arcane shots on this eagle. No, oh. What? Was that always a thing? I don't feel like that was always a thing. Well, that certainly makes things a little more interesting. That's a lot of eagles. Somebody's gonna get killed by getting knocked off a cliff. Was it? I don't think I ever saw them. Maybe I just killed them too fast? I don't know. Bye, Scratch. I'd never had this encounter before like this. Alright, well, wasted on Scratch. That's fine. Okay. Well, let's see. All these are too close. They're going to hit everybody.
Taste my fury.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to take it.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay. How are we going to do this? What's our best play here? Who's got the least amount of health? This guy. Alright, he's down.
Ready for another round?
Got Ice Elemental Cleaver up. Okay, Bull Rush is an action, so we're not going to mess with that, but we will. Oh, damn it. Damn, it's a little wonky, but alright. Yeah, something's screwed up with the Spectre where I can't control it on my turn. So that's still the case. Everybody's health was okay. Ouch. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we got? How about we hit you with this? There we go.
my happy place.
Really, Karlak? You missed on a prone creature that's stunned. That's so annoying how that works. Okay. Holy cow. Wow, that was pretty cool. Okay, you, and you. Great.
Heating up.
Well, can I make an unlimited number of specters now? I mean, they die, and I'm not able to control them like I'm supposed to be able to. But it seems like the game's allowing me to just make a bunch of them.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
So that's cool. I'm pretty sure I'm only supposed to be able to make one, but...
Maybe I need more pockets.
What a weapon! Wonder if it was used against the Githyanki.
Let's have a look. At the ready.
That put us at about halfway.
No traps, please.
2 greater healing potions up there. Not too shabby, honestly. I'm very curious what the rest of the gear is going to look like for some of these classes. Because, like, right now, like, we know... And, like, the gear also has set bonuses. Because a lot of this stuff is from a mod called Sets of Faerun. And,
Wonder what's past
can we open this? What's the DC? 15? Oh, that's a piece of cake.
Can't give up.
Need to find a way forward.
Guardian of Faith spell. And a remarkably long-lasting one at that.
Alright, well, we're clearing out. Getting all the shit we need for the... Unlock the, Blood of Lathander.
What's that?
Not bad. I've had
better days and worse ones.
Open up.
So Eldritch Blast is so good for destroying walls and like anything that is resistant to damage and stuff. All right, let's see. Pull this open. Okay. Is there anything out here? I don't think so. Not particularly. All right. Okay, let's head out this way. We can go get whatever it is. The mace, I think, is what's next.
I'll take that.
I'm almost able to get everything we need to get the crest we need for the Blood of Lathander. That rusty, or that mace will let us do it, basically. Is there anything up there? No. Alright, let's go do that. If we can, because I don't even know if we can jump this high. Oh, we can, thank God. Jerry's not very strong.
Let's see.
So... see if I remember where to put things.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels. The reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
Okay, Seed's got the hammer.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory
That's the
beckons
sword.
forth the rising sun in Lathander's name. Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Looks like that's the one with the... I think that's the mace.
Dawnmaster Vasaid wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered away.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have the sword. Who's this one?
Dawnmaster Seed.
Okay, this is the hammer. Damn it. There we go.
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Which one was the one?
The monastery's notable keepers adorn Evensong before
Okay.
the Zenith Day.
Stockhold, I think. This was Stockhold?
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
I think this is... Where's the...
Looks like any regular weapons I have work here too.
All right. And we get crest, which is the most important thing. That makes it so we don't die. All right. We can go out here. I forget if there's anything of use out here. Oh, wait. Where's that key? Get that key. Perfect. Now, we go up these vines, if I recall correctly. And there's a chest up there, I believe. Oh, well, there's a dirt mound to dig right here. Okay. Nothing super interesting. There we go. There's a chest. Some gold. And then a scroll of Revivify behind this gate, which is locked.
The flick of the wrist.
Which is piece of cake. Okay, scroll of Revivify attained. Back down we go. Moving along here. Alright, now I think we did that. So we got the Dawnmaster's crest, so that's done. So now, over here. That leads us... Okay, we want to go over here, I believe. Jump down. Now we'll do this thing first before we go over there. One thing that's silly that I would implement in my games at the table would be, I feel like Pact of the Blade or Hexblade or both should get the weapon mastery property of whatever weapon they choose. That, if it makes sense to me. I think that was a thing in Karlach. What are you doing? The heck? What?
Where to? What next? On it.
I don't know why she got separated from the party there. That was kind of weird, huh? Alright, jump down. If I switch back to my character, will you continue to walk? Alright, come on. Come join us. I forget that there was a djinn down here. Was there always a djinn? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played this part of the game. Karlach?
Let's march.
No time to rest.
Okay, there we go.
Moving ahead. What's inside?
Nope, I guess that's new. Oh, please don't push us off the ledge. Oh, boy. That was close. What? Don't be stupid.
Eat it.
Well, this is certainly a precarious situation that we find ourselves in here on this ledge. One good thunder wave and it's over.
I am fury. I am death.
Nice. Okay. He's just making one attack? Okay. Okay. We love that.
Let's go.
Okay. Thunder Palm Strikers. Okay.
If not over, then through.
That was cool. That was actually probably one of the most challenging ones you could get. Fighting somebody with Thunder Wave on a cliff like that.
An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it.
Alright, well.
Time to take a load off, isn't it?
Well, this is the back end way into... We want to go this way. No, I want to go do the kobolds. Go do that. But that was a cool little encounter with the Afridi. I really do. I like the extra encounters is such a cool mod. Are they coming? Alright, Shadow Heart's here. Here comes Karlach. Loisel. I promise you can make this jump.
One true way.
No one back home will ever believe this. Time to press ahead.
Stand your ground! Keep them busy! Thunder, forgive me. We have to fire the lantern.
Okay.
Anything of use?
See what we got over here. Couple torches. Nothing. Okay, chair. Alright, well, here's a barricade we can break down. Jug of water. Okay. This is just a dead end, right? Yep, dead end.
Here we go.
Okay, got some more. Oh, I took some rotten food by accident. Okay, skeleton. Long sword. Is there a dig spot out here? No? Okay. Alright, the So I think leads into where the kobolds are, if I recall correctly.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki.
No, we're not gonna do that.
They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Can't keep me out.
They can try to keep me out, but it's not gonna go over well for them. This is the front gate, I believe. Yeah, lockpicking impossible.
What's that?
Okay. Oh, this is the other way to go down to the Githyanki. Okay. So we... kobolds... Oh, you think you gotta go outside. Oh, you can't, because this door is impossibly locked.
Clean cut. Githyanki blade.
Alright. Now, you should probably have to have, like, knock or something to maybe open that door.
What's hiding here?
Alright, let's see. Yeah, I guess the only way to get to the kobolds is through this window over here. Which you can't go through the main gate. You can't really go around this way. So I guess we gotta backtrack. That's annoying. There's not like a way I can just like break a window to go through. Wouldn't that be so easy? Just to shatter this window? Or blow open this door? Yeah, I think the only way to do it is to literally backtrack all the way around. Damn. Well, guess that's what we're gonna do so we can get that out of the way. There is no fast way down, is there? Doesn't look like it. What are we doing? We're going all the way up? Why? That's annoying. Alright. Can I look at my characters now?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Thank you. Hang on. No one can cast Featherfall. Do we have... Potion of Featherfall? Nope. We have scrolls. Can we make a potion of Featherfall? Alchemy wise. We can. Throw. Where is it? Everybody as close as they can be to one another.
Cooking.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Let's get going. With haste.
Everyone hates the absolute, I guess.
Let's have a look.
Well, they're not gonna let me open this, right?
First.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
What do you mean, too drunk? It's not possible.
Mm.
The kobold reeks of liquor. This is no time to go playing with fire.
What's it gonna take?
Or out of rages. I don't think that's that's almost never happened to me. Weird. Alright, well, time to get to work.
Another step forward.
Concentrate. On the move.
Alright. Come in here and do our favorite move of triple toll the dead. Just shredding through these guys like it's nothing. But a cantrip. Hey, they threw a stone at me. Oh, maybe this is the time we bust out Nutbuster.
Covered.
Time to strike.
Just, man, these new classes feel real good. Like real good.
What should I do?
You should hit this guy with Toll the Dead. This guy with Toll the Dead. And this guy.
their noses.
All right. Cleared him out like it was nothing. Oh. Well, there's a ceremonial mace. I wasn't sure if there would be anything of interest.
What do I have to
Nope,
lose?
nope, 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 nope. Damn it.
Make way.
No traps, please.
I wasn't sure if there would be anything of interest down here.
What's inside?
Sure, it is worth checking out. You never know. Oh, say, look at this. Thalas's amulet. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains a +1 bonus to their spell save DC until the end of their turn. Armor class +1. So this is obviously, again, the monk from the monk set. But hey, we found it because we came down here.
I've seen everything.
So, worth the trip. Again, nobody's playing a monk, but worth the trip to at least find it. Because who knows, right? Maybe if at some point we decide we get enough where we have extra of those like stones that let us enchant, maybe we enchant that necklace and it becomes actually really good. Okay, I think we're pretty much clear down here. I'm not going to bother stealing any of the kobolds. Let's check over here. Think there's anything out here? Nope. You can just jump. This is a way you can jump to come back around this way. We'll just go check, make sure there's nothing of interest over here. Because this looks like a spot where you could find something, but... Nope. Okay, well... Now it's time to enter into the creche. No, we don't want to go there. We want to go over here. I wish the ring did more than... I mean, advantage on charisma checks is not a small amount, and we're not complaining about shooting an extra Eldritch Blast. It is... We are in a weird spot, though, because we picked Hexblade. And it's like we're torn. Or I'm torn, you know, between using
No one's stopped me yet.
where am I? Hello? Oh, okay. Torn between using my sword and using Eldritch Blast, especially now that we have a ring that makes our Eldritch Blast so strong. That extra, I mean, that'd be 4 blasts at level 11. We're almost level 8 as well, which is pretty crazy. You want to go over here to head into the main area of the creche. And then I think we might take a long rest and then probably call it here. Feels like a good spot to bring it to a close for tonight. Check, there's nothing out here on the outside edge. No. Here's the door. Go ahead and hit save. We're not in like a bad spot, so we can take a long rest.
always at your side.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed. I'm sure we will. But
We'll have to,
in case we don't, a bit of advice.
we're gonna finish this.
You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days. You must have... If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to
Damn,
the point,
Lizelle.
I know that it is imperative we locate
Yes, we know.
Krish.
The Krish. We're
You
right
do
here.
well to observe more and question less. I'll consider it if I am in need of relief. Until then.
All right, all right. That's enough. Let's get that long rest. Guys, don't be so creepy. Standing over me while I'm sleeping.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole.
We did hope that.
But he couldn't.
No.
You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
So what should I be doing?
Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
It's the sickness.
The absolute sames are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. The infected hear the voice of the You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the highest of their rank, the true souls. When the order to transform is given, it will not be were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated, just like you. I've been trying to escape from this Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. If we work together...
Yep, we might turn it around. Yeah, I know.
Hells. They need me. I have to... No, the power... I will hold them off for as long. You must discover the cultists.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince... Go.
Alright, there's our long rest. Complete. Let's check if Volo has anything different now, just because.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Nope, no new loot from the looks of it. Okay, well, we can sell some stuff to him. Got a little bit of money this way. Before we go talk to that one person, the one Gith who has the, a handful of items there. Gloves of Dexterity being the main one. Alright, a little bit of extra. I'm not having him try to poke my eyeball out because I can use him as a trader, which is useful. Okay, Shadowheart. Throw up the second level aid. Let's head into.
Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Long strider on everybody. I wish that the weapon masteries stayed the same overnight. That's one of my most annoying mods that they put on, is it doesn't keep the weapon mastery static. I mean, technically you can change your weapon masteries on a long rest. I think for maybe you can. I thought maybe you can. But well, I screwed up. I meant to hit longbow. I hit shortbow. So we're gonna go here and hit shortbow. Dagger.
What to do?
Okay, that is all of the planned debuffs we were looking to have.
What path lies before me?
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly. Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise.
Why have you come? We seek the Sathisk. Show me the way.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Kreshulak watches you.
Yeah. This crash is gonna get destroyed.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
First, let's go over here and get this teleportation spot and go talk to the person who we can sell stuff to. Then we'll go report to the...
What to expect from them.
Ugh, I'd heard this plane was disgusting. Fine, but your paraphernalia had better be...
Alright, let's see what she's got. So, she's got the King of the Undermountain, which is... We put that on Lae'zel in the main hand. The necklace, the main hand, and the offhand all reduce the chance for what you need to get a critical hit by 1, so we might be able to crit pretty easily. So we got that. I really like this sword because it's finesse, but and like we could give it to Shadowheart, but we're doing so much work with the little bit of extra damage we get from the Spell Sparkler. Unseen Menace, the Witchbreaker. We have some new stuff here. So this is Thalassa's armor. So this is again the monk armor. We have, this is the, okay, this is the barbarian cloak. Ulrich's forceful cloak. This is interesting. I don't know what, this is the first piece of Ulrich's that we've seen. Whenever you score a critical hit, you deal an additional D4 force damage. The wielder has 2 bonus to saving throws against spells, religion +2. Oh, this must be Paladin, I bet you. I bet you this is Paladin set. Vital Conduit boots. When the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they get temporary hit points. The Daredevil gloves are always good, right? Your ranged spell attacks are made as melee spell attacks when you're adjacent to a hostile creature. This is pretty good for us as a warlock. And then obviously the ever popular gloves of dexterity, setting your dexterity to 18. All right, let's start selling some stuff. Yeah. Send it to camp. Okay. Okay, we already stole all our gold. Send this to camp. Barter. Okay. All right, we got a lot of stuff we want to buy, so we need to be strategic. In what we sell. Okay, so what do we want to buy? We want to buy the knife. We want to buy this cloak, which is worth a ton. We want to buy... I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to buy this cloak. We did just get Lae'zel that new cloak. But when you crit, dealing an extra d4 force damage isn't bad. And a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells is good. The Daredevil gloves are solid for me when we're not doing Thieves' Tools checks. Because of... I mean, but if we're in melee, we're probably just going to use the sword. Realistically, probably don't need to make our Eldritch Blasts into melee attacks. Now, I wish you could see everybody's full stats. Because who could benefit from Gloves of Dexterity? So I could get a bump up to my Dexterity. We did just buy Karlak these gloves, but we could seriously boost her AC by giving her the Gloves of Dexterity. Shadowheart has the Hellrider's Pride, which is really, we're not going to change that out for a while. And Lae'zel's already got a 20 Dexterity. These gloves aren't doing like a ton for her, but they are doing a little bit of extra damage. So, let's see. We buy this cloak, these gloves, these gloves. It's 5,000. We don't have nearly that in what we have here. Well, we can start to ditch some scrolls, I suppose. Some of these are worth more than others. The higher up we go level-wise, but... I think we're past the usage of the Everburn blades. I'm going to toss it. Ring's not really doing too much for us. I don't see us using the Infernal Robes either. At this point. Although maybe we should have held on to Thalassa's whatever and gone and sold it, because realistically, we're not playing a monk. So, you know what?
On your way, then.
Let's go back to camp, because we can. And let's go take out... Pull up the chest. Starion's got a lot of stuff. That... Oh.
Let's move.
Damn it. We're encumbered, huh? Alright. Send to Karlak. Send to Karlak. Karlak. Send to Karlak. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, we don't need this, and that's Karlak. I'm gonna hang on to these robes because that might be useful, but we might as well get rid of the monk stuff. Realistically. Alright, we don't have to move at least.
The captain has little patience.
Oh, sorry. We're not trying to talk to you, we're trying to talk to her.
Back for more?
Yeah. Alright, let's try again. Okay, this, that. Get rid of some of these scrolls that we're not going to use. Or that we can't cast. Okay, scroll down. Okay, that was a significant improvement in the amount of gold that we have to sell. And now toss the infernal robes too. Speak with animal potions. We don't need those. I'm sure there's probably some vendor trick that I'm not aware of for this this patch of the game where you can just like, oh, for the longest time it was put it in a bag and then put the bag in your inventory, and then there was put it on a corpse and then put the corpse in your inventory, and so many different things that allowed you to get around paying for things. But no, we're not going to buy the Daredevil gloves. We decided against that. It does give me a +1 bonus to my spell attack rolls, but I'm in a pretty good spot. I'd love to buy both cloaks, but we'll get that one. Oh, and the knife. Ooh, that's gonna clear us out. It's all right. We're gonna come back and kill them all anyway.
Remember,
So. Okay. Send to Karlak. Zell. Alright, who's gonna make the most of dexterity boosting gloves? We did just buy Karlak these new gloves that got her encrusted with frost, but I feel like, well, let's see. If we send these to Karlak and she equips them, it puts her armor class at 18. The bracers as the defense did the same thing, but oops.
action, not reaction.
Okay. So now Lae'zel's got this reducing the number you need to crit by 1. This reducing the number you need to crit by 1. And this reducing the number you need to crit by 1. So, I mean, I could give myself the real gloves of dexterity. So if I was wearing them,
What to do?
it doesn't change my AC either because I'm wearing the heavy armor. I mean, I'll hang on to them. Someone's going to make use of them. But yeah, Corla can either have the extra damage, she can have the boosted dexterity, which would make her ranged weapon do, like, more to hit, I guess, and dexterity saving throws versus the bracers of defense. So I guess we can have her equip those for now. And, yeah. This is pretty good for Lae'zel. Is going to be critting. She's going to be a monster.
Indolence breeds madness.
We gotta go take the short sword. Yeah, so we'll come back once we realize that they're all evil and they want to kill us. Then we'll just come kill them, steal everything.
Light on my feet. Let's see what this does.
Nope, this is the hatchery. Alright, yeah, this is where I want to be. Oh man, we're gonna hit level 8. We're gonna go till we hit level 8, obviously. Also, we need to rework everybody's ability scores now. That 2 of our characters have the ability to get a +3 to their stats. Because Karlak and Shadowheart have a 23 or a 22. But they had, so we can actually do something to lower their ability score. Put it somewhere else. Alright. Here we go.
I want to have a word.
Vertical incision. Intestinal cut. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there, gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed. A very specific question. One that speaks of a more personal motivation for asking. I can only to choose. You have a parasite of your own. Curiosity without toil is like a broken viewing glass. Unfocused and incapable of insight. Let's see what knowledge your labors have borne so far. Tell me, what is your understanding of ceramorphosis? I suspected as much. Though I am fascinated that you've retained the ability to lie about it. You aren't the first Istik to require my treatment. Though you're the most lucid by some margin. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured. It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. Or what else? It will be worth it, I assure you. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Aethys. You are very lucky, Istik.
At last.
The device is...
The Zaithusk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
I don't remember, like, I know there's a good bonus if I go in it, like, and I get that done. Like, I know I can activate all my Mind Flare powers as a bonus action. I don't remember. Is there some benefit to letting Lae'zel do it as far as, like, Lae'zel's stuff? Because I feel like trying to convince her that all this shit is, like, sketchy. The BG3 run is good. Let's investigate the device first. Oh. We flubbed that pretty hard. Let's use an inspiration on that one. Last attempt. There we go.
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside. My time has come. I will not. I gave you my might. You will respect my charge.
It's always better if I go in the chair. Yeah, I figured.
Go on.
All right.
The Zaithusk. You feel...
Here we go.
Do not fear. There is nothing.
Your body grows cold, its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat.
You must focus on...
Layers of magic weave themselves tight. The device possesses immense but unfocused power. If you fail to direct it towards the tadpole, your faculties could face permanent. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony.
Uh-oh. Here we go again. All right, we got it, that one, thankfully.
Through waves, the device searches too.
That's this torment. You.
The parasite burrows deeper. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the
Here we go.
parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
Oh, come on. We might die here. Uh-oh. We're not having a good time. There we go. Okay, that one came through.
That's it. You're almost there.
The device, the tadpole.
No more.
Okay. Beg your patron to aid the tadpole in its battle. Yeah. Woo! Just squeaked by on that one, huh?
You pour yourself into the tadpole's putrid magic. Its strength multiplied. It unleashes on the machine. The two forces fuse violently together, your brain their conduit. Your body and mind drift apart. You are being undone.
Enough.
The room swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet unfamiliar. Inside it, the tadpole lives on, and you feel different.
And yet you live, and so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania.
Yeah.
If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
The Zaithisk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
Okay.
No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed! Skvar! The Zaithisk. It might have killed you. I felt your torment. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor! And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come. Vlaakith does not abandon Githyanki.
Well.
The Zaithisk was tampered with. There is no other explanation. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
More for me.
Parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
No, level up. Okay, what to do? New spell. Turn an ally's weapon. This is new. Turn an ally's weapon into an illusory weapon. Illusion school wizards gain a bonus effect when casting this spell. You remain hidden while casting this spell. Interesting. Summon aberration, shadow moil. Summon greater demon. Phantom killer, staggering smite. I mean, it's either blight or I'll take blight. We already have greater invisibility, dimension door, solid, and then as far as a feat goes, man, I don't even know what to take. We could boost our constitution. We already have elven accuracy. That's not what I wanted to click. No, I don't need Warcaster. I never use it. We could take Eldritch Adept and just get another invocation. But we already have Spell Sniper too. So the other option would just be to boost our dexterity or our constitution and get ourselves a little more health. There's not really many invocations that we need or want at the moment. I mean, Green Lord's Gift is probably the only one where we restore maximum hit points when we get healed. Yeah, let's boost the con. Okay. Alright, Karlak. She's got the necklace that puts her constitution at 18, so if we respec her, we can actually drop that con down pretty significantly and boost other stuff up. She's got Great Weapon Master. She's got Fury of the Frost Giant. Just boost her dex by 2, I guess. Well. Nope, they returned. Spent too long on the level up screen. Sentinel would be a good choice too.
Say bye-bye.
Alright, well. Oh, damn. Alright, well, this was less than ideal. Get him, Scratch. Good boy. Alright, let's see. What do we got? 1, 2, 3.
Stay focused.
What now?
Okay. Oh.
I will ascend. On the move.
We dropped the fire on him. Yeah, we should have hex or Hunter's marked first, but oh well. Get him, Karlak. Nice job, Scratch. Good boy.
My faith will protect me.
How is this target out of sight? Whatever.
Come on, can't stay idle. Very well.
Victory awaits.
Oh, we're not going to be going for much longer.
Good. Again.
I don't think.
Taking position.
Oh, well, we were just doing a level up, and then they showed up and attacked, so... Where's the Garmishka coming for us? We freed it.
Find a route.
Alright, well, that worked. Killed herself with the,
Come on, let's go.
Alright, let's go back to the level up screen where we were before. Alright, Sentinel can give a +1 to strength as well. So if we were to do Sentinel, we could do that. The other thing we need to consider is we're probably going to be jacking up her dexterity. So we're going to come back to that. We got to hit the... we got to go talk to Withers and make some adjustments here. Divine strikes, blessed strikes. Okay. Not gonna mess with that too much. Alright, feet. For Shadowheart. She's already got Warcaster. We haven't even really messed with like any concentration spells at all with Shadowheart, which is kind of funny. Normally, I'm always like, definitely got to go Warcaster, definitely got to go Resilient Constitution or Concentration saves. I don't think we've used a single concentration spell with her because we've always just done Toll the Dead. So for right now, until we figure more stuff out, I'm just going to boost her Dexterity because that will boost her armor class as well. And then lastly... Yeah, I haven't. I used it once in offline that you guys didn't see because when I had to redo the fight, I used it there. Okay. If we wanted to switch her to crossbows instead of like longbows and short bows, we could give her crossbow expert. We could give her defensive duelist. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, there's really not. We could give her Piercer, I guess. Nope, she's already got Piercer. Never mind. Yeah, she's got Piercer and Sharpshooter. She's in a real good spot. Not a whole lot that she needs. Just boost her Constitution. Her Dex is a 20, so let's go. I'll just boost her Con for right now. Because she's rocking the headband. The broken headband of Intellect. Which puts her Con at, or Intelligence at 17. So, I mean, this is what the party's stats look like right now, which is pretty wild. Pretty decent ACs as well. Alright, well, let's go pick up all the stuff from all these people we just killed. Ring of Elemental Infusion. When you deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell or a cantrip, that element infuses your weapon. Fortunately, that doesn't help us because we're not doing any of those types of damage with the cantrips that we're dealing with. Okay. Crossbow. Well, time to go looting, really. Get the Yankee wearing this has advantage on saving throws. Well, I would give it to Lae'zel. But Lae'zel is currently wielding a necklace that increases her crit range. So we're not going to mess with that. And we're going to finish exploring this area, then we're calling it quits for tonight.
This Crash's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
Give me your porridge. No porridge for you. Oh, some more booze. Nothing in this pouch. What's over here? Anything? Water. Bedrolls. Oh, there's some booze. You can drink booze for camp supplies, so we take that. Yeah, I think we... Oh, or more ale. And...
All's well that ends.
Jerry's passes. He's got cola week on, right? Oh, no, I don't have it on. Well, Cola Week's gonna hit like a truck now. We have so many illicit powers. It's gonna be wild. Don't worry about what happened in there. Everything's fine. As you were. We're just gonna go sell some stuff to our good friend, the trader lady.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Don't worry.
Back so soon?
Yep, we're here to sell you some more stuff. Pay no mind that everything we're selling you are Githyanki weapons. And Githyanki half plate. Don't worry about that. It's not important. I have not gotten the blood of Lathander yet, no. We almost don't need it at the moment. Okay. I think we're in a pretty good spot with it at the moment. We sold off a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if we can make use of that ring or not. So, yeah, we'll have to, we're going to save it.
Clean items.
Then we'll have to go back to the camp and then play around with wizards to get withers is the name I was trying to say, to figure out what kind of capabilities we can tweak everybody's stats, because like I said, everybody's AC is feeling pretty good right now. We managed to get a decent amount of items and things rocking on everybody here. So got some more good stuff to be gathered here. We'll probably give Shadowheart the blood of Lathander, I would imagine. But I don't know, the Spell Sparkler's putting in work. So but yeah, we'll see. We don't get any... Yeah, no bonus from dexterity for the Helldusk armor, so we might even lower our dexterity a little bit. It'll just be for saving throws. But we are kind of the dex person, although we could make Lae'zel the dex person for, like, picking locks and stuff. So, all in all, a powerful team, to say the least. So, yeah, I am very happy with what we've got going on right now. So, like I said, a little bit of work to tweak some of the stats when we get a chance to get back to Withers, which I'll probably just do that offline. And then that way when we come back, we can go deal with the rest of the creation and figure out what we're doing. So, but I think with that, I am going to bring this stream to a close. So I hope you all had a wonderful Sunday night / early Monday morning. Well, I guess tomorrow night / later tonight, Monday night. I will be back on Captain Robert's channel for more Tyranny of Dragons. So, we will, I'll see you then. And then, yeah, the rest of the week should continue as normal with occasional streams kind of peppered in here and there. So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.